Wendy here, and today I'm going to be talking about hiding tics. So, what do I mean by hiding tics? A lot of the times when people with Tourette's have like a bunch of let's say you have a really bad day and you're ticking away, and you don't want to be in public like, hey, what's going on? There's some ways that you can, kind of hide tics. So here are some of my tips and tricks. Let's say you have a grimace like me, so like one of these tics. So what helps me out is let's say I have to grimace. Most of the times how I'll hide it, I'll just turn away really fast and grimace. Or let's say I can't, I'll go like that, and if I can't hold it in and I do it in front of someone, oh, I have to sneeze, I'm sorry about that. Pretty good, huh? Another one is that when you close your eyes, this one's a popular tic amongst the Tourette's community, but closing your eyes and stuff like that. A good way is if you go like that and rub your eyes and be like, oh, I'm so tired today. Or you could go like that and be like, oh my god, I just got something in my eye. For me, for my nose one, I don't really hide it. Well, I don't hide this one at all because it always happens. No one really brings it to my attention and stuff, but let me see, let's come up with something right now how we can hide it. I think if anyone were just to look, I'd just probably be like, ugh. I just have the sniffles or something, but I've never really had to hide that one all that much. Another one, let's say my hand one. This one isn't too hard to hide because it's you could just be oh, my hands are tired or this and that. Again, my mom just found out that this one was a tic. She was just that's a tic, I always thought you were tired. Yeah. So I could be oh, I'm so tired, or when my elbows act up, I'm oh, so tired, and then just stretch out. So those are some pretty easy ones. Let's say my throat one, because I have this one that goes like that, and it's kind of hard, so I could be oh, excuse me, and then you could just sound like I'm clearing my throat. And there's some tics that are a clearing throat one, so those are pretty easy to hide because you're just but I've been getting this tic lately that's this coughing, this hacking sound. It's pretty hard. I've only done it in my house. It happens in the nighttime, but I go like this. I go like that, and it's so funny because my dog, if he eats too fast, he'll be eating and he'll be and so it's kind of cute. I'm oh, you have my tic. I think I probably got it from him, but I have this hacking tic that's just I just go like that, I had to cough, and it's really weird, but it's really loud. So if that does start happening in public, I don't know what I would do, because that one's that would be quick. I would have to make a big scene, pretend I'm choking or something. So those are some of the easier ones to hide because they're not so noticeable. Again, my eye twitching one, the nose one and the eye twitching one, I never hide because it just happens. So it looks like tics. It's not I'm not gonna be oh, something in my eye, something in my eye, something in my nose, something in my eye. I'm not gonna do that. I just do it normal. Nobody's ever brought it to my attention. Let's get down to the harder ones. For mine specifically, let's say my jumping. Oh, and by the way, you guys, you know how my name is the Tic Bunny. I guess I'm just taking that name too literally because I think I'm actually becoming a bunny, because the reason behind the name is because my boyfriend calls me Bunny. He calls me Bun for short. And the funny thing is that it didn't start off by him calling me, okay, he started calling me Bunny because I always made this face. That's not a tic, I would just make that face. I don't know why, I just doing it. So he started calling me Bunny, not that I look like a bunny, but just he started calling me that. And then because I had my nose one, so it just looks like a little bunny that moves their nose. But now I guess I'm taking it a step further because, okay, this is gonna be example time. When my new tic is I don't think I'm gonna be able to show it all that well, but that's hopping 3 times. So now I just straight up look like a bunny because my new tic is this, like that. And it used to only be when I was running, when I would start to run and I would hop my 3 times. I would usually only hop once, one really hard one when you start running. But lately it's been 3 times. And I had to hit the bottom of my feet, and I've been doing it all around my house. You just hear them stomping. And everybody's been noticing, and they're just hey, why are you stomping so much? I'm oh, new tic, sorry guys, sorry, this is annoying. But now it's been I can't hide that one all that well. What would I do? Oh, I'm gonna trip, once more. So I don't know, I'm gonna figure out how to hide that one, and then I'll get back to you guys. Let me think of some other ones. For my head shaking one, that, I used to since I've had this one, the head shaking one has been with me, I would say since I was 5, the head shaking one. and now it's like the least it's ever been, because before it used to be like this, like that bad, like head banging bad. So like now it's just like a quick little one, and then just like the popping neck one a little bit like that. But with that, so my whole life I'm like an expert at hiding that one. Now it's just like, oh, what was that? Oh, I felt something on my hair. That's why I'll be like, oh shoot, like I don't know, like there was something in my head and like I did that, or I'll be like, oh, I felt like a spider web, ooh, and I'll freak out and just like walk away quick. So it's really good to conceal them if you're like really like hyperactive like me, because then like they don't even question it. Like you do something and then you just move on to the next thing. My sister likes to call it my Hannibal Lecter tick. That goes like that. That one I just go like, let me see. Because that one, it requires a noise, but because sometimes I do it like really quietly, so I don't know if you can hear me, that I'm like, usually like the way to satisfy that tick, it's going like that. But if I'm in like public and stuff, I guess I'll just do it really slowly and quietly, like I don't know, I guess that's pretty creepy. The hardest one to conceal now, aside from the hopping one, would be this one. Because that one is like so weird. Like before, when it was the full cross one, impossible to hide. Like it was just like impossible to hide that one. I would like, even if I would turn around, they're like, hey, what are you doing back there? So now that I go like this, like that, it looks, I don't know, I guess it like, yeah, for some people it looks like I'm like, yeah, or something. But it's I don't know how to hide that. I just like, even if I'm in my work and I'm talking to customers and stuff, I go like that, and like I guess they'll look at me like kind of weird, but I guess like I'll turn around a little bit and go like that, because like also you don't have to go through extremes to hide it. Again, you don't have to hide them at all. Go ahead and hop around and yell obscenities. Go ahead. Who cares? It's your thing, and you shouldn't be ashamed if you have tics. If I had like the energy and this and that, I'd be like la 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 la, doing all my tics everywhere, this and that. It's just I find it easier to hide them, because then it's like I find it more exhausting to like be doing all my tics, and then someone, hey, that's pretty interesting, what are you doing? Or like, hey, this and that, and then hey, and then I'm like having to explain to everyone like, you know, why I'm doing this stuff. So it would be exhausting. Like imagine every single day explaining all of that. But now that I'm making these videos, then maybe I could just be like, hey, watch my videos, and then you could find out a little bit more about me. Because again, I'm not scared of hiding my tics. From now on, like now since like I left like high school, not that I was scared of them in high school or anything like that, just that I had hid them my whole life, and just up till now, I'm just like accepting them. Like, yeah, so I have Tourette's. What's good? What's up? Like I really don't care. So like all of you guys, you shouldn't ever feel ashamed of your tics. You should never feel ashamed of what you do. You do you, how people say. These are just some tricks, like if in case you don't want to be asked every single day and this and that. And it's kind of fun like coming up with new ways to like hide your tics. I find it more like a game, but like it could be like, I don't know. For most of you, I know it's not a game, but that's how I see it. Like since I'm like, I guess playful or whatever, like I'll see it like that, like, oh, how to hide the tick, and then I make a game out of it. Those are some ways of hiding like the easier tics, like the ones that I have and stuff. When it comes to like other ones, you always have to just find something like that's similar to what the tick is. So like let's say it's like a punching tick or anything like that. You can pretend to be like stretching, be like oh, and then this and that. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I think I have given you guys kind of an idea of how to hide your tics if the occasion came about that you had to hide your tics. If you guys have any tics that you want to, let me see, like give me an example of the tics that you have that you would want to hide, and let's see if I can find like a clever way of hiding it, because I'm pretty sure I can, because like, but it's just that because I act like a clown, so maybe that's why it'll work kind of for me. But if you guys aren't as like hyperactive or anything like that, and it's a little harder for you guys to like blend it into your personality, well then let me know, and then I'll come up with other ways to like maybe help you hide your tics. Anywho, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.